Welcome to the wonderful world of Event Wizards. Getting to Event Wizards is under the Tools menu and Event Wizards. But before we go there, let's go to the Rockumentation under the Intranet menu, so you will know where to get to some helpful information about Wizards, Event Wizards. So we have our Event Wizard over here, and we have a little menu on the side that'll kind of jump you to different sections. And we're just going to go through this as we progress through this training. So Event Wizards. Now that we see this over here, I'm going to pop back over to the actual Event Wizard. Tools, Event Wizards, and we land on this page. Depending on your permissions, it will determine which boxes you view. You notice that there's icons at the top. Each of these Event Wizards is configured specifically for this ministry. And in each one, there's existing registration templates and group types that will be created. So you'll have to be able to select the correct wizard to start with. One way you can do that is under the group viewer. So people, group viewer. I've already expanded things out. Classes have this little icon, a little person viewing a screen. If you scroll down and maybe into marriage, you'll see marriage has like this little ring icon. Support and care has this hand with the heart. So if I come back over to the tab that has my Event Wizard open on it, you can see matching icons. The little person with the screen, the little hand with the heart, the ring, etc. So I didn't expand all of them, but the Women's Bible Study is a book, Women's Events is like a lady, and Men's Bible Study is the man. So that's one thing to start with, is just to identify which Event Wizard you're going to want to use. Another thing that has to be in place before you can use an Event Wizard is there has to be an existing calendar event, an existing registration template, and you have to know the group type of your ministry group, which we pretty much just covered. I'm going to kind of work with Financial Peace University today as a sample. You might not be able to see this page in Rock, but just to explain how events work. The main information of an event is stored at the top level with a picture and a description, the calendars that it's included in, the audiences that it goes to. Then under that, we have occurrences of the event. So fall of 2023, we had a class. Winter of 24, we had a class. Fall of 24, we had a class. Winter of 25, we had a class. And fall of 25, we had a class. So the next class will probably be winter of 26, right? And then these columns here, registration and group, shows that there was a registration linked to this calendar event and a group linked to this calendar event. Now let's go look at the group level. I'm going to scroll back to the top of the screen just to leave it here. That's the event details. On the groups, now we're under people, group viewer, and I've expanded it down into the Financial Peace University 2025 group. So this is the group that happened in fall of 25, and you can see here's a link to the registration and a link to the calendar event that we were just looking at. From the group, you can see the linkage to the registration and the calendar event. From the event, you can see a linkage to the group and the registration. And now we're over in the event registrations. So that's tools, event registrations, and I've already expanded the tree out to the Financial Peace University template. Templates work similarly to events as far as we have like a parent or a top level that holds all of the basic information. And then under that, we have registration instances. So each time we've had a class, we've had a separate registration instance, but it's all based off of this template at the top, okay? So if we open the fall of 2025 instance and scroll down here to this middle menu bar, there's a tab called linkages. And if we click that, we also see that it's linked to a calendar item and a group. And if you have edit privileges to the screen, you might actually be able to edit from here which calendar event it gets added to, the slug, the group and the public name. The public name is the name that shows up on the buttons. So that's helpful to know. So the public name, we probably don't need 2025 on there. We could just have Financial Peace University, something like that, and hit save. I'm going to cancel Financial Peace University. 2025 has already been completed, so not going to make any difference there. That gives you an overview of behind the scenes how things are linked together. We are going to be creating that linkage within the event wizard, so you don't have to go to 3 different places to create these things. That's the kind of the beauty of the wizard. But before we do the wizard, let's go to the outside website. And we have our calendar. So when you saw the audience on the event for Financial Peace University, you saw that it had an audience of adults and an audience of classes. But when I'm filtering by that, I do not see Financial Peace University here because there is no active occurrence. The same with our groups and classes page. We have a classes section, but if I click that, it should come after Connect Groups and before Women's. We don't see any classes showing up. And then there's an actual ministry page for Financial University, for Financial Peace University, but there are no upcoming events. So what we do in the event wizard will actually also impact these 3 pages as well.